Okay, this is going to be a little breakout video. This is a transmission pan. It goes in a 2000 Ford Explorer, and it did not come with a drain plug. It's very inconvenient, and we're going to make it convenient. You can actually order this pan, and I will put a link to that in the description showing an alternate option to doing this. However, I ordered that pan and got sent an engine oil pan. I have no time to sit and wait for the actual transmission pan to get here, so we're going to resolve this issue by putting this in here. You can buy these on Amazon, about $7 or $8 if I remember right, and they're really simple to put in. I've put one in on my F-150. It works very, very well. So basically what you're doing is, as you can tell, that's got a hole down it, and when you remove this right here, this is your plug. Now you can tell that goes straight through. So what we're going to do is make a hole in the pan, and you've got these nylon washers. I think they're nylon, whatever the heck they are, and that becomes your seal. However, I don't like just using this, so I'm going to put some black RTV around it inside of here. It works rather well. Have not had a leak when I do that. And then this here just tightens up to the back side to complete your seal. Hopefully that makes sense. So I know, because of the one that I was going to order, that the plug went straight down right there. Now if you're adding this to something of yours, I strongly suggest that you make sure it's not going to interfere with anything, you know, a solenoid or maybe even your filter. Having it right here on this one clears everything just fine. To do this, we have to drill a 1/2 inch hole right here per the instructions. Right there, 1/2 inch hole. So we're going to start out small and then go up to a 1/2. But first I'm going to put a little dingy ding right there with a punch. Okay. I don't know what you guys prefer for drill bits. I prefer these Milwaukee Cobalts. They're very, very good for metal. This one's been used before, so it's been around the block. I'm going to put a little lubricant on this. Well, that's really what it's called. Okay. That's just kind of a pilot hole for the 1/2 we're about to go to. Got it. I messed up. I got back from doing this pan that you've been watching, the 5R55E pan, and I didn't turn the camera back on. In an effort to make up for that, I have a 4R70W pan sitting right here, and I'm going to put a hole in it right here. I'm going to do this off camera since you just saw me do it on the 5R55. But, yeah, here it is. I ordered another one of these from Amazon. It came with some other stuff, so it got crushed. But I'm going to hurry and put this hole in the pan, and then I'll bring you back in just like nothing happened, except it's a different pan, and it's been a week, and you get the point. you may be wondering what I've painted this with. My personal favorite, Aluminblast, is what I used on this. When I was hitting the punch for this hole, I did kind of skip over and made a little mark down here, so I just went back over that with just a little Aluminblast. Alrighty, so to install this, guys, we need a 3/4 inch on both sides. So I'm opting for this Ace Hardware, it looks like 3/4 inch open end wrench, and then also a deep socket right there. The way we're going to go about this is we are actually going to just remove the actual plug part. I'm going to set this over off the side for a second. And this is the part that we need to go on the bottom. So we're going to disassemble this. And we need one of those washers to stay with this. The other one's going to go on the back side. So we're going to go like this. Then I'm going to get this started on the other side. Then I will show you what it looks like here in just a second. All right. So I'm going to take this here, and on the other side I'm going to put the open end wrench. And on this side here. We're not going to over tighten it, we're just going to tighten it. All right, this thing's installed. Obviously we still need this plug on the bottom. And this is actually a 13 right here. I believe this M is indicating it's a metric thread. And this does not need to be overly tight. It's just an O-ring. This is exactly how it is intended to be installed. I like to take it a step further and put some black RTV around this just to be extra cautious that I do not get any leaks. You do not have to do this. Just keep that in mind. This is Shane's thought process. I didn't get this from anybody else. I've just had enough stuff leak over my lifetime that I like to make sure that it's not going to. And what I'm using today is just some Permatex black RTV, and this is the Optimum Max Flex version. It's somewhat new. I haven't seen it but the last few months. But I just take and I make a nice little spread. I don't know what the word would be here for this, but I just make a nice little spread around this. And then I go up in here and get it around those threads up there too. Then I'm just going to get a paper towel and make sure we're good right there. I'm a popular fella tonight. Anyway, that's how I do it. Whether or not you find that beneficial, I don't know. But I will guarantee you that you will find having this drain in there will be beneficial. Whether or not you choose to seal it like me, that's up to you. This is just my preference. I'm not saying that this is the only way to do it. But the next time you go to change your transmission fluid, you're going to be extra happy. It makes things a lot easier to drain. I'm just going to put another clip in here really quick of all the ATF that dumped all over the catalytic converter on that Explorer. And if I can eliminate that garbage, the smoking, all that stuff, I'm going to do it. And this plug will allow you to eliminate that problem. Thank you guys for watching another episode of the 89 Garage. Hope you liked it. Downstairs, tell me what you would put this drain plug on, and take yourselves a nice little break today. Relax and have a nice week.